Jason, Ime said he could sense a lack of focus starting the shoot around, kind of carried over into this game tonight. Do you have any idea why?
I think, I think it's just on all of us. We started well, and then, I think we had that drought end of the first quarter and then into the second quarter. And just not trying to play from behind, just having better starts to the game and trying to play that way for as long as we can because we're capable and we just got to do it.
Jason, you said kind of staying back from the officials was emphasis this year for you. You got a technical. How do you think, and I'm not trying to get you fined here, you're being officiated this year? Or is it any different than the past? Have you gotten the respect you feel like you deserve? And then how do you combat the barking with maybe doing something else that could maybe help? Because it seems like they're not budging.
Yeah, it definitely don't seem like it's working. I feel like I'm drawing contact. I'm getting to the paint. But I don't know. It's tough because, you feel like you have the ball a lot. You're drawing a lot of attention. You go into the cup. It's frustrating at times. And, I mean, getting a tech isn't always the best way, but, sometimes your emotions get the best of you. I don't know, maybe watch some more film about it. I know it's been a point of emphasis this year on, I understand, the shooting fouls and jumping into guys, but, I think she got to adjust, I'm early in the year. Just got to figure it out.
And you're one of the leaders of this team. You guys score 141 the other night at Charlotte. You shut them down the fourth quarter. The next game you played well. You played well at Houston, and then you come up back home with Toronto, and then kind of a game where you're playing from behind. And it seems like you're becoming personalities going up and down, or your focus. How do you keep the team focused every game? I mean, not only for big games, but just every game.
Just being there for each other. I think that, with 16, 17 guys on the team, different personalities. Everybody, I guess, even myself included, gets emotional or loses their cool at times, but that's why it's a team sport, and, we just got to be there for each other in those times to, regroup, regather, and, get focused.
Because it seems like it's frustrating when you make a rally, you get within one, and then they just go out 7-0 run. It just seems like it's not the good way to play.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. And I think it's small things because, we've been in every game, we cut down leads, went up 2 tonight or whatever. And I think that's just probably mental. Coming back down for 15, getting up 2, and then letting them go on an 8-0 run. We got to be better at that.
You may say it was maybe a byproduct of playing hero ball. The home crowd, you're trying to get that big 3 to go up 5, or it'd be not you, but is that it? And how do you kind of cut down on the hero type of plays?
Just continue to talk about what's working, moving it around, getting into the paint, drawing the crowd, finding guys. But I mean, we got the guys that can make, great plays. But I guess when we're not shooting the ball that well, trying to get easier looks just to open things up. We all got to be conscious about that.
Jason, you talked about emotions a couple times there and how the game is mental. And we know that basketball is an emotional game. You need to feed off of those emotions, but at the same time, you have to keep them in check in certain spots because it can get out of control, like you said. How can you get to a point where you and the rest of the team are using your emotions to feed those moments, but also keeping them in check so they don't get out of control and you don't get caught up in things like the officiating or hero ball?
I mean, learn from nights like tonight, talk about it, discuss it as a team, watch film, and get ready for the next one. I mean, 70-some games left. I'm sure I'm probably going to get another tech or somebody is, and it's just how we respond from it.
Talk about the frustration that comes when you're not getting the calls. What conversations are you having with like the coaches and your teammates, and what are you telling yourself throughout the game to try to like stay in attack mode and keep trying to get into the lane and draw those fouls even when they're not happening for you?
I mean, never not be aggressive, always be on attack. But I don't know, find different angles, maybe play off 2 feet or try to make it more obvious. But still just, not get too carried, caught up on, fouls or not fouls, and still try to just be focused on the game.
Do you feel like you have to kind of like start backing down a little bit more, trying to take that extra dribble in the paint to get to 2 feet to actually get the kind of contact you think will actually sell the foul?
I mean, I gotta watch some film. I mean, I guess every play is different. I don't think it's just one quick fix, but you think you get fouled or feel something, and the ref thinks something else, and you just gotta move on because they're not gonna change it. So you just gotta keep playing.
We'll wrap it up right there. Thank you, Jayson.